Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. And today I like to. Now, I will not talk about W something boost. That's done. Now I like to talk about. Well, let's talk about little girls. But this time I will express myself in another way. So you need to see that you are the parent, and I will tell you the way how you will feel. Understand? So you do have a little daughter, and you go to your work, mom, dad, children go to school, but this other child don't have to go to school. She decide to go to the internet, right? She's gonna do gymnastic. So she's a pretty young girl with long blonde hair, and her name is Susan. Susan. So Susan come on the internet and start to do where she did come for. Her gymnastic, right? Then people come, they start to ask, where do you come from? Where you go to school? Can you do the cat-cow pose? Do you have a boyfriend? Can I get your number? Where do you live? Do you have girlfriends? Where do they live? I like you, you are pretty. What is there more? And then Susan see the picture of another girl or another young boy. But behind this picture, she knows nothing. She really knows nothing. She thinks she is talking with the girl or the boy of her age behind the picture. Right? So she did get many mails, and then someone come she really like, and she gonna talk with this one. And this one is different than the rest. But also with a picture of a little boy, of a little girl who will meet her that day. So Susan think, I'm gonna meet a new boy or a new girl of my age. So Susan go outside, and later mom come home, dad come home, and the rest of the children who did go to school come home. And then mom say, where is Susan? And then the children say, we did not see her. And then the dad asks, where is Susan? And it's all normal, you know. And then suddenly it become a little bit more dark. So the mom start to, her heart start to go like this. It means she's a little bit worried, right? And Susan is not home yet. And Susan's heart go like, and the one who she deal with go like, because he's the one who took her. You understand? Do I need to explain it like this, folks? I mean, you know, you must be very stupid to understand what I'm talking about. Or not? Are you not that stupid? I don't know, but I go on. So, the mother of Susan go call other mothers. We did not see her. It become darker and darker and Susan not home yet. And the hearts at home go really like, and of the little children, because they got no clue. But the parents do have a clue. They understand something is terribly wrong. Where is Susan? So the house is almost on fire, because everybody is screaming to each other. It's not normal talking anymore. Now it's almost crying and screaming to each other. And this is how it goes. And Susan is taken in a car, and Susan's heart go. And from this guy who took her go. You understand? And a day go away, and the next day Susan is still not back, and police will say, yeah, you need to wait, how many times is standing for it? 24 hours? 24 hours, and then they still wait 24 hours, because she's young and she can run away and she will come back. And sometimes it will happen, but most of the time your daughter is gone, raped, and they will find her back naked in a plunge of water, strangled and raped in the mud. And how did it come? Well, Susan thought, you know what, I go to the internet and I show my things. I do it in a short skirt, because then I get more people. Friends on her school did tell her, yeah man, you need to go in a short skirt and with your legs wide open, and you will see what will happen. Many people will go. Oh yes, many people will go. Many dirty people will go. And who is behind the picture? Yeah. Do you know? Do I know? Does he know? No. You know who knows? It's the one who's behind that picture. He or she knows. Get the picture, folks? You want to lose your little cute girl like this? then throw her on the internet for the wolves. Let her be the sheep. You're gonna miss someone in this flock. She was just a nice girl. Her name was Susan. Now I see you standing by a stone. On the stone is standing Susan. The sunshine in our house, in the middle point of it. I see people crying. They are dressed up in black. People are singing. They may be praying for the first time. They say it to my father. And I will tell you what my father will say. Go away from me. Because I do not know you. Whose fault is it that this did come to this little girl? Now you tell me, parents, whose fault is this? Folks, do I need to tell you so specifically like this before you will understand? Yeah, we are modern parents, and she also do have a phone and all these kind of things, you know. And yeah, she is on the internet. So what? Till the day she don't come back. And then I want to hear you again. And then you tell me, yeah, she was on the internet and now she is gone. And then I will say, so what? So what? You told me so what when I did warn you. And now that you did not get the warning in, now your little daughter is gone. Now I say, so what? You are the one who did not listen. So what? It's your problem, not mine. And if you go to God on that way, to talk with God, then God will say, so what? Go away, man. And that's the way it is, folks. It's the hard way. I do understand. So Susan did die. Now who's next? I can tell you, folks, for I saw it. Many young people will die like I told you. Do not forget this. Many people will die in that kind of ways. So take away your daughter from the internet before you're gonna miss your lovely one. You did love so much. You think in this world everything is possible. But you did forget something. We are in end time. And there is a lot of scum in this world. So watch out for your children. They are not bulletproof. They are not protected. So watch out. And folks, this is really the last time I ever did talk about little girls. It's really the last time, because I did make many videos about these young girls who are really in danger. And they're standing all alone. And maybe it's you who make pictures of her in a short skirt and throw it to the internet. Or maybe you filming her and all that kind of shit. Then when you lose her, you know what you did. Then it definitely was your fault. You cannot do those things. We are in end time. It means that everything will come loose. So there will be many murderers and many rapers. Understand? This got also everything to do with end time. It will become one big mess. Be ready for this, or you're gonna lose your little girl. And again, folks, I do not talk about boys. The little girls need to watch out. Because the little girls they are after, not the boys. I see the little girls go completely wrong, not the boys. The boys are more decent, much more decent than the girls of those days. And then I talk about little girls and growing up girls and women and older women like 40, 45, 50. And they play like children. And I see this thing, and I tell my Father God, do I watch at the little children? Or do I watch at big people? What in my eyes are little children? Because they do exactly what the little children doing now. But they also do it, and they are mature. So I did explain how it goes. I hope you get this. Because really, if I know your little Susan, and I know your little Susan, and you're gonna tell me that kind of shit, then I will throw shit back to you. And not a little bit, but all the shit you can get. So that you will understand how I think about it and what did go wrong. And then your eyes will go open. First you will become mad, and then you go home, and then someone who did think about this thing, what did happen, will say, he's right. He's right. He may pierce us right into the soul. Because that's what I did on that moment. So take away your little children from the internet. It's a very bad place. And many murderers are there. And they are waiting and watching your children. You better watch out. Take away your little children from the internet. You better start to do it now. All over the world. Away with these little children. Away from the internet. It's a very bad place. Many rapers are there. Many murderers. Many people who need to be locked up. And never be freed again. You don't know how many people there are who need to be locked up. And the people who really need to be locked up, they're walking free. You know, I see this with this Hillary Clinton. I did say in the beginning she will be locked up, but it takes a while. It's unbelievable that it takes a while. Lock her up. She's not only scamming you, but she's also dangerous, and she's a witch, and she needs to be locked up. But these are people who walk free. You know why? These people are protected. They can do whatever they like. They can rape and kill children and turn them upside down and inside out and all that kind of shit. They can eat from it. And there are many of these kind of people. You better watch out for your little child. I warn you for this. Take away your little children from the internet. End of story in this end time. Case closed.